Hey guys, we are back today with something just a little bit different, something I'm really excited about, and this is going to be a novelty item that we're going to offer for a limited time, and that is kind of a rendition of a snap cap. If you've seen some of our previous videos, we load some of the magazines that we have with the loaders that we did design, and I like to use the snap caps to load those magazines, and I thought that was a really cool look with the blue, so I decided to mimic that look in a larger piece. And this is a cool novelty item. This bullet actually unscrews, so you can use this as a container or whatever, which we're going to get into right now here. But let me give you a look at the whole thing here. This is modeled after a 9mm round of ammunition, and on the rear here you can see I inscribed Luger on one side and 9mm to kind of mimic a live round of ammunition. This cone, this blue one here, unscrews. It's got a lot of threads to it, so you can use this, for whatever you want to use it for. I'm just going to go ahead and say off the bat, don't use this for your favorite beverage. This is not food grade material, so don't be using this to drink out of or eat out of or whatever you want to do with it. And you can already see some of the imperfections. Let me see if I can get a little better video here. Sometimes there's a little stringing left over from the printing process that I couldn't get out. Just want to be up front with you there. It's not going to be perfect. So that is a container. You can see that you can store stuff with. In fact, I've got a marker handy here. You can see the size of these here. I'll get to that in a minute, but you can use it as a pencil holder or whatever and put it on your desk as a conversation piece, whatever you can imagine. The nose here also has an opening, so you've got more room to store stuff. In fact, does that marker fit in there with that cone there? It may. You see if it threads all the way. And it does. Not that you would do that, but it is an option for you can store whatever. Like I said, try not to store any food or liquid or anything really hot in this thing. That's not really what it's designed for, but use your imagination there for whatever you want to use it for. I'm going to use the one I personally made for me as just a conversation piece for ones who are around me that just opens up that conversation and see what goes from there. But this is the blue. I think that's my favorite so far, but since I made the blue, I went ahead and designed, or excuse me, not designed, but printed the other colors as well. I did the black. I think I like that one a lot more than I was going to. That texture really pops under a light here. Gives it a fantastic look. It does the same thing, unscrews, and it's got quite a few threads. It unscrews very easily, just the same as the blue, and you can easily thread it back. Let me go ahead and show you the size comparison if you've got a Sharpie nearby. And that's the size of this round of ammunition that's going to be. Let me go ahead and show you the red. Like I said, just the same thing, but just a little bit different color. And that one really pops underneath the camera too. I like all those colors, the black, and the red, and the blue. And I just thought this would be something cool to offer for a limited time to see if anybody would be interested in it. Like I said, as a novelty item, something to put on your desk, something to give as a gift for somebody. Shoot, if I had that in the mail, somebody gave it to me, I'd be tickled to death. That was the coolest thing that I've ever seen. I know there's some people making 50 cal ammunition and some other rounds. I didn't see a 9mm, and since most of the products we offer are for 9mm, I thought I would design one specifically to mimic the 9mm rounds and the snap caps that we use. So there they are. They're going to be available on our website at bloodywheelsusa.com. And I'd like for you to comment below if you think this is cool, if you think it's stupid, whatever. Comment below. I don't mind. I got thick skin. Just if that's something that you want to see offered in the future, more novelty items, or if that's something we should just throw away and you're an idiot and not do it again. I would like to know that. So be honest. But right now they're going to be available on our website at bloodywheelsusa.com. We would certainly appreciate your business. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.